Good morning and welcome to the Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Aiden. Today is Friday, October 4th.
Well, Aiden, did you know that on this date in 1927, work began on Mount Rushmore in the Black Hills National Forest of South Dakota? The presidents that were carved into the mountain were George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Interesting. Hey, I have a question for you. Why did the duck run away from the restaurant?
I don't know. Why?
Because he forgot to pay his bill. Speaking of food, what are we having for lunch today?
Well, today for lunch we are having sloppy joe on a bun, broccoli florets, ranch-style beans, and apples.
That sounds delicious. With that, how about we go over to our sports broadcaster, Dax.
Hello, Bulldogs. Dax here providing you with some Bulldog sports news. In sports, our Lady Bulldogs finished their season after losing to the Comets. In the district playoff, we would like to congratulate the Lady Bulldogs in a hard-fought season. In football news, high school football team lost to Surreal last Friday, but hope to rebound against Alex tonight. Our junior high and football team won against Central on Monday. Our 4th through 6th elementary team finished up last week, but our 1st through 3rd teams will play again this Saturday against Temple. As football is continuing, we are also getting ready to start basketball. The elementary will be invited to our first elementary basketball game next Friday. Good luck to our Empire athletes. Now let's head over to our weather broadcaster, Annie.
Thanks, Dax, and good morning, Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the weather forecast. Today's high is 81 degrees with a small chance of rain over the next few days. Next week, we will enjoy highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. It will finally start to feel like fall. Enjoy your weekend.
In today's episode of the Bulldog Bulletin, we have a special report from Braylon, who is with Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Aiden and Maggie. Today I'm here with Mr. Lee, our middle school and high school assistant, principal, and athletic director. Mr. Lee, since you're new to Empire this year, what can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I have been in education for approximately 19 years. Taught everything from elementary through high school. Coached volleyball, basketball, track, so I've been around it. My wife's a teacher. My children are teachers, so runs in the family.
What do you like most about being a Bulldog?
I think what I like the most is the small setting, so much of a community feel out here, that everybody knows everyone, gets along so well, and it's a very well run school.
Thank you, Mr. Lee, for being our special guest today. Now back to you, Maggie.
Thank you, Braylon, for that special report, and welcome to Empire, Mr. Lee.
Be sure to look out for special reports throughout the year, as well as your local news, sports, and weather. Thanks for tuning in to your Bulldog Broadcast. Have a great weekend.